Digital accessibility aims to ensure that everyone, regardless of their skills or abilities or disabilities, can access information technology, products and services.
Everybody can think of themselves as only temporarily not having a disability, because at some point in their life as they get older, they will have some sort of disability.
Businesses should care about digital accessibility for three main reasons. Firstly, there's quite clearly a commercial element. There's a huge untapped market when it comes to disabled people. Secondly, it's the right thing to do. There's a clear social and moral element to this. Thirdly, there's a legal argument. So it's not something that you can't not do. There's a quality legislation that means that you have to serve and be available for customers with disabilities.
Let me give you one example. In the 70s, we've had this safety belt law. So in the cars, and there were actually a lot of resistance, you don't believe that now, but people refused to put on the safety belt. But at that time, a law was needed to enforce this to the benefit of everybody. And I think it's the same with accessibility.
Everyone in an organisation should have some knowledge of the issues that affect 1 in 5 of the population, but effectively we'll all encounter things where accessibility features will become important to us.
One of the great things about technology is that it enables people to do things they cannot do without. For instance, a person who cannot walk will use a wheelchair and then he can move. But if there's a step, it's useless. The environment is not accessible. In the same way, a screen reader is a piece of software which enables a blind person to use a computer. But if the content is not accessible, it's useless.
People who don't technically need accessibility benefit hugely from having an accessible site, because an accessible site is almost by definition an easier to use site.
I'm hoping that the MOOC will open some people's eyes, not just to the fact that some people have problems, but also that there are solutions around and that there's ways to learn about it and put them into practice and make our world a more accessible place.